So we've all been in the same situation before. We're stuck in line, waiting to get somewhere, waiting to check out, and we pull out our phones. We're looking to play our favorite mobile game. But the question is, which of those mobile games out there on the market are the best ones to play while you're sitting in that line? Today, I got you covered. I'm gonna be sharing my favorite 10 mobile games that are great for this situation. Now, it is really important that the games that we play on this line are very quick games. I'm talking 2 to 3 minute rounds. That's what makes this a playable experience while you're stuck in line. And Kingdom Rush does this very well. It's one of the best and one of the oldest tower defense style games on mobile, with the ability to jump in and play quick rounds, but really have an addicting engagement inside of the game during those quick rounds. This one is absolutely perfect. If you like strategy games, if you even like more than that tower defense style games, this one is a no-brainer. It's one of the favorites amongst the community, with well over 4, nearing 5 stars in the Play Store. Coming up next, we have Clash of Clans. Of course, this takes tower defense to the next level while you're in charge of building your base, upgrading all of your structures, training up your spells and troops, and taking down your opponents, whether it be casually farming or even in war. Clash of Clans has been around for 10 plus years, and with 3-minute game modes, it really is a perfect game that you guys can play while you're waiting around for something. Now, not only can you play Clash of Clans while online, because of course this is a game that's all over esports and is something that people play on their couches at home for hours on end. But with the quick ability to dive into an attack, smash a base, get that loot, and then log off, this is one of the most perfect games for you to play while stuck in line. Uno is no longer a game that you're just gonna play with grandma. Now you have Uno on mobile, and another quick game mode here for all of you card-loving style game players. Uno is what we all know and love for years of playing this game on the tabletop, but now you have the ability to get into competitive matches on your phone as well, and again, a quick in and out style game. So you can get into it and jump in really quickly while you're online, but also there are massive tournaments with huge prizes if you want to take this game to the next level and become one of the top Uno players. I know, it's crazy to think that you can get massive amounts of cash prizes for playing a game that's a card game that you played with grandma, but Uno is a great one for you that fits today's list perfectly. Knighthood is a turn-based RPG style game in the vertical format. This is one of my favorite personal turn-based RPGs, where you control your hero with a couple of heroes behind that charge up as you progress through the battle. Not only that, you can upgrade your gauntlet and all of your weapons for different types of abilities and for different strengths as you progress through the game. This one is super fast to jump into a match, and also has some even deeper elements to the game as well, where you could play with your clan and take on big boss battles as a team. All the things you need to do inside of this game can be done within a 2-minute time frame, which makes it perfect for you while you're online, so you don't miss out on some of the fun in your hand while you're waiting for the aisle. Watcher of Realms is a very new turn-based strategy game with a tower defense style mechanic to it, making it very different from many others that we've seen out there nowadays. It's not your Raid Shadow Legends style game and how the turn-based strategy works, but it does have that type of strategy and that type of element to the game. In addition, you have to protect your zone the way that you would do in a more old school tower defense style game. With this being said, you could dive into this one in quick little bouts and have a nice, entertaining, enjoying play session while you're waiting in a 3-minute segment. Really great game here with amazing graphics and really taking turn-based strategy to a completely different level. Guys, remember to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video. I'm always bringing you guys some of the best mobile games that you should be playing, so subscribe so you don't miss out on tomorrow's video. Survivor.io is up next, and I'll tell you this, there are a lot of these bullet hell style survival games, but this is the one that keeps me coming back for more and more over time. The game is so much fun, so addicting, and can be paused at any point in time so you don't miss out on the action. This makes it great for when you're in line and waiting, because if you happen to be called up to the counter, you can just hit the pause button and pick it back up when you get to your vehicle or when you get home. It's a really great, addicting, fun game that has some great progression, and out of all the bullet hell games, for some reason, this one just calls me back more than any of the others. This is a perfect vertical style game for you to play online. Clash Royale is up next. And yes, I am a Supercell creator, and if you happen to use code ECHO in any Supercell game, it directly supports my channel. So thank you ahead of time. But Clash Royale is a game that I have never put down over the years. I've always played it casually, and it's a great game that you could play while you're waiting as well. Very quick 3-minute rounds, if not shorter, with a lot of fun and addicting capabilities that the game offers us while we play. Whether you're doing some casual ladder gameplay or you're fighting someone in war, you can get it done while you're waiting. I love that it's in the vertical format, so it's a single thumb type gameplay style that you need to play in a casual fashion, and the game is just super fun and something that you're going to actually want to play. Subway Surfers is one of the most popular mobile games of all time. Actually, it may be the most popular, and it being an endless runner lends itself very well to casual moments like standing online. It's also in a vertical format as well, which makes it really nice because it's easily played. I'm not a huge fan of endless runners, but being that this is one of the most popular games of all time, it could not be ignored and really needed to be on the list here today. So speaking of endless runners, we also have Into the Dead 2, which is more my style of endless runner, where on this run, you'll be using your weapons to take down any of these zombies that you encounter along the way. The auto run, auto shoot mechanic makes this game super fun and casual while being easy to play at the same time. And of course, Baseball 9, because we couldn't have a list here today without a sports game. This is a really fun game for people of all ages, and it's your typical baseball style game. Very casual, but it can be very competitive at the same time, and at any point in time while you're playing, you could pause your game and come back to it later on, as long as you're not doing a PvP battle. For all of you baseball or just general sports fans, this is a great option for you. And we have a third Supercell game for you today on the list, which is, of course, Brawl Stars. Brawl Stars, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, none of which can be ignored. Some of the best and most fun mobile games on the scene here today. Brawl Stars is going to be a top-down battler where you have 3v3 battles for most of the game modes that are all very short. 2 to 3 minute rounds that are going to keep you into the action quickly, then getting yourself out so you can be prepared to do whatever else you may need to do. This game, so much fun, tons of progression to be had inside of it as well. And if you're looking for an arena shooter, T3 Arena is my favorite one in the genre. This has a very Overwatch style feel to it. It's a shooter with many different characters, all with different abilities and skills. That is a ton of fun. It's a 3v3 battle that you can have in short burst rounds that have all objective-based game modes or even a team deathmatch mode as well. Such a beautiful game with great progression that can be taken in short bursts. And last on the list, this one about to launch any day now, is Monster Hunter Now. This is basically your Pokemon Go style Monster Hunter game where you, in a real open world, are going to be trying to find creatures that are around you in the real world. What better place to do this than while online? This game looks incredible. It's gonna be amazing and so much fun and get gamers out of their seats. It's one you should definitely check out. Hashtag made it if you made it to the end of the video in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.